Hello everyone. So I was so excited today that I felt like I really needed to make a video about this. So little background story before I get into my excitement. Prior to becoming a mom to this handsome young man right here, I was a full-time career woman, and in my line of work, I'm a social worker. So I've done a lot of different things. I've worked in the drug and alcohol field, mental health field. I worked with adjudicated juveniles, a few different things. So my career prior to being a mom was very busy, and I am the kind of person that likes to give to others. I do have my master's degree, and you know, for a while there, my husband and I talked about it, and I had always said that if I was ever lucky enough to have a child, that I would want to stay home with my child. I didn't know if that was actually really going to be a possibility or a reality of the situation. But, you know, whenever I had these great thoughts, but I was fortunate that my husband, he has a good job that allows me to be able to stay home with our son right now. So I am loving every moment of this and being able to kind of give back to my son now and, you know, be able to teach him things and learn with him and grow with him and watch all the little things that I may have missed when I was back to work. So I am lucky. Maybe you're lucky too. Yeah. Eat your fingers. We just finished up with lunchtime. So I am so excited. You know, there are some struggles with that. With that being said, is that, you know, I gave up my career, so I gave up my paycheck also. So my husband, you know, makes enough and we make things work, but I'm the very independent kind of person, so I don't really like to ask for things or, you know, have to ask for money, different things like that. So I have been on the search for side hustles, just some little things that kind of help me make some extra cash. I'm not doing any of the MLM businesses. I've done 3 of them and they just didn't work for me. But what I have found are 2 other little side hustles that brings me the joy and excitement that I wanted to share with you guys today. Just a little bit of extra cash so that when me and little guy go to the park or go to the store, if I see something I like, then I can buy it and I don't have to feel guilty or feel like I'm asking for things. Now, mind you, with that being said, I have an amazing husband and he would never make me feel guilty about asking for things. And he doesn't, you know, like look down on me or make me feel bad about it, but just me being me, anxious me, feels that way. So I want to clarify that. But, you know, we make a good team and we make things work as we always do. So I actually started this way before I even quit my job. I believe I even started it before I was pregnant, to be honest with you. A friend of mine that I used to work with, she had gone on this site called Mercari. And it's kind of like a, what's the big one, like Poshmark, I think is the big one. So it's kind of like that. It's a site, it's an app that you can download on your phone where you can buy and sell used things or new things if you haven't used it. Yeah, buy and sell used things, huh? So he's been my little helper packing things up today. So I started that and I just had like clothes that didn't fit me in the closet and different things around the house that I just really wasn't using anymore. So I would sell it, and little did I know that this was going to turn into something even crazier. But it was a way for me to be able to sell my old stuff that I'm not using, but be able to buy new stuff so that I could, kind of like trading in a way for me, so that I could buy new things that I wanted. I've bought quite a few things on there. Like I bought like a Kate Spade purse. I bought a Jujube diaper bag. All kinds of fun stuff. I bought a couple name brand things. But I bought things that aren't name brand either. I bought lots of maternity clothes on there. Maternity clothes and baby clothes. Definitely a good place to buy that because those are items that, yes, we need them and yes, we wear them, but only for a short period of time. So if you are frugal and thrifty like me, then Mercari is the way to go, man. You can totally buy some things that you know, you could reuse and not feel guilty if he trashes it, because let's be honest, I mean, come on now, this is our bib just from lunchtime. I don't know if you can see our mess on there, but yeah, so we go through things pretty fast. So I love that. And like I said, the maternity clothes, I knew I wasn't going to wear them forever. 9 months, so I was able to buy a lot of things in there and have a variety of things too, because maternity clothes can be really expensive, and I'm not sure where you're at, but there aren't a ton of stores that actually physically sell them in the store. You have to order everything online. So this was kind of cool. I got to buy some of that stuff. So anyways, I have been working on cleaning out Clayton's room, because there's a section of his room that still has my crafting stuff, and it's okay, buddy. They're just playing. I know, they're noisy, huh? They're noisy doggies. Our doggies are playing. They sound like they're killing each other, but I promise you, they are not. So I've been cleaning out Clayton's room and getting things together. And I had, from one of my old businesses that I did, I had some extra stuff. So I got on there today and organized everything. Guys, stop! I'm trying to make a video. This is our house. This is our craziness. And I actually was selling stuff faster than I was putting it on today. So I think in like, what, I don't know, like it might have taken me a little bit longer, since I was kind of going back and forth and messaging with a few people, like maybe like an hour and a half, but I made $88 today. So I'm so excited, because it was just stuff that's like laying around in the room causing clutter and causing my anxiety to go through the roof. So now I'm doing something good, and I'm selling it on to somebody else that could use it. So I'm pretty excited about that. So that is the Mercari app, and I'm actually going to post a link in the comments so that if you guys are interested in checking out the app, you can check it out, because like I said, when I find a good thing, I like to pass it on. I don't like to keep things to myself. I like to share the wealth with others. So that is one of the side hustles that I call it, side hustle, that I've been doing to kind of just make some extra cash. I mean, $88, we could buy a ton of ice cream and blizzards with that, huh? What do you think? We'll buy some blizzards, some ice cream, something? Do you want some more? I could buy you some more of these. These are pretty yummy, huh? So we tried yogurt melts. They are mixed berries. He kind of likes them. So I have to break them up, because I'm like paranoid mom, and I can't give him the whole thing. Even though they say it dissolves, I'm just not ready yet. So yeah, it's kind of cool. We can buy a couple different things, and like I said, clean out the clutter and make some extra money with it too. But yeah, so that's one of my side hustles. Close up of my little helper here. So you've been helping Mom all morning getting her packages ready so we could go to the post office. So yeah, I'm on it, Mom. So these are our packages. These are some of the things that we've sold today. So I have another thrifty way that I do this, is that I go to our local dollar store, and they sell these nifty little bubble mailing packages. Yeah, I guess that would be right. Mailing packages. So that's kind of cool. I like those. They make it really nice and convenient for me to be able to sell things. So I have the names and addresses all covered up for privacy reasons, but I wanted to point out that I like to do, I like to always go above and beyond and kind of take things one step further. So I have, are you talking? Are you telling stories? So I have these little notes on here that I like to put in all my packages whenever I can. It says like, thank you so much for your order. Hope you enjoy, with my name on it. I don't know, it's just that little personal added touch kind of, I feel like goes a long way. So might make somebody smile. All about paying it forward, huh? You were about to talk. You were about to scream. So we've been doing this new thing where we like to have like little screaming matches, but I think in his mind that's how he's communicating with us. So I don't know. Yeah, see all of our baby stuff on the table. Yeah, say hi, smile. There's my handsome boy. Oh my goodness. Woo! We're red in the face now. So yeah, I promise he is not in any distress whatsoever. This is just a new game we like to play. Yep. About to go outside in this torrential downpour to get some groceries for Instacart today. Torrential downpour, tornado warnings, lightning warnings, all kinds of fun stuff. But groceries will be delivered. So I wanted to take a moment to tell you a little bit about this Instacart business. So Instacart is a cool new thing that, well, I don't know how new it is, but it's a new thing to me, I should say. It is a way to make some extra cash. It has a very flexible schedule. So it works perfect for us because I can work around my husband's schedule, and his schedule is very crazy. He works like 21 days on, 5 days off. So he is, you know, he also in between those 21 days also rotates shifts every 7 days. So finding a part-time job would be very challenging around his work schedule. But fortunately, Instacart works perfect for us. So this is kind of like my other little side hustle. The only downfall I would say to Instacart is that unless you work so many hours, then you don't get early access to picking your hours. So I don't always get the hours that I want. I try to get anywhere between like 4 to 6 hours a week, just something a little bit extra to make some cash. And it depends on what shift my husband is on, but I don't always get those hours. I think people who work a lot or maybe use this as a full-time income, they get to pick the hours first. So I've been a little bit out of luck on that. However, I worked yesterday and I worked today. So 3 hours yesterday, 3 hours today, and I was busy the entire time. Now, previous to that, it had been probably about a couple weeks. I kind of fell out of the loop. My husband's schedule got even more crazy at work, but that's another story for another time. And I couldn't set any hours because we didn't know what he was going to be working like week to week. So with that being said, I hadn't done this for a couple weeks, and this was my first week getting back into it. And I was surprised at how busy I was for it, you know, for me not working for so long and now jumping back in, and I was super busy. I had 3 orders yesterday and 3 orders today. So I was very, very busy. And of course it was raining, and there's tornadoes and flood watches and all kinds of other crazy weather things going on here in our town. So I guess people didn't want to go out and get their groceries, which I totally don't blame them. I was soaked at one point. I've since dried from driving around, but this whole Instacart thing I think is really cool. One, because I'm one of those select few odd people that really truly enjoy grocery shopping. I don't know what it is. It's somewhat therapeutic for me. Even when I take my 7.5-month-old with me, it is very therapeutic. Now for Instacart, I can't take him with me. So my husband does have to watch our son whenever I do that. But how it works is you pick a set of hours, and when your hours come on, you have to be in your zone. So my zone that I pick is around where I live. So it's kind of convenient because I can actually wait at my house until they send me out on an order. And back when I was doing it before, if I was only getting one order per like 2-hour shift, it kind of worked out because I could still stay home with my family while I was waiting to go out. Now this time around, I was nonstop busy every time. So I worked my entire 3 hours this time. But how it went down is that so I got a request for an order. I would go to the store, and typically the 2 stores that work for us right now in our area are Aldi's and Shop and Save. Those are the only 2 that we deliver for. And you know, I get whichever store they send me to, I go there and I get a list of items, and I go through, pick all the items, check them off, scan it, you know, check weights, different things like that. Go ahead and check out. They send you like a credit debit card, so you use that when you check out, and then package it up, and you drive to the person's house and you drop it off.
It is as easy as that. And it's kind of fun because you meet new people. And I think that the people at the stores are starting to see me as a regular. So getting to know people there and meeting customers and, providing a service for people is actually something that is enjoyable for me, aside from just grocery shopping, because grocery shopping is enjoyable for me as well. But yeah, so that is how this whole side gig works for Instacart. Definitely, it's like I said, it's not my full-time job. So, and it does put miles on my car, and I do have to drive around and drive to people's houses and stuff like that. So there are pros and cons to it. Like I said, I mentioned earlier about not being able to always get the hours that I want, but it is something extremely flexible that does work around my husband's schedule. So there are, again, pros and cons. But it's a little way for me to make some extra cash so that Clayton and I can do fun things. Like I actually stopped at Dairy Queen, so I'm bringing Dairy Queen home tonight. And this little side hustle allowed me to be able to do that. So very, very cool new thing to do.